So now we're going to create and modify lists, and I have to be honest with you, only about half of these skills, these 6 skills here, will actually be on your exam, and those are the define custom bullet characters and number formats, how to restart and continue list numbering, and then set the starting number values. Those are 3 really important skills that are likely to be on your exam. The other 3, probably not, but we'll go over all of them anyway. So to format paragraphs as numbered and bullet lists, let's take this bullet list that's already set up. If we want to change the type of bullet list here, we'll just highlight these 2 things on the list here. So we'll just highlight them. And then in this paragraph group in the home tab, you can choose a few bullet options here. You can take this further if you want to go to define new bullet, and this will bring up a lot more options that you can use. And you can change, you can use number formatting as well, different number formatting here. And you can also use a multi-level list. So if you have like a main point and sub points, you could set it up by choosing one of these options. But again, you won't be asked to do something as simple as that. You can also change so we basically covered the first 2 and where to find those, just in case you have to change it to, I don't know, let's say a hollow circle bullet list or an arrow bullet list instead of the one you had. And then you can change, the formatting as well. But again, something that simple, probably not going to be on this exam. What you're more likely to run into is how to change the list into a symbol list. So let's look at how we can do that. Change the first bullet list in the document to a custom bullet character. Okay, so we'll scroll up to the top of the document, and we're going to highlight this list here. And there's a few ways you can change this into a symbol, but one way is to go to the define new bullet list and then click the symbol option. And now we have to look for, in this font group here, look for the Segoi UI emoji. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but Segoi. Okay, so it's S. It would be up here. Okay, so I found it here. That's the font group we want. And then we can just type in the character code right here, which is 261B. Okay, and that takes us to this finger pointing symbol. We'll just choose that by pressing OK. And then OK. And all the bullet points now should be that finger pointing symbol. So that's how you would use a custom bullet character. This 4th skill, increase and decrease list levels, it's basically turning bullet points and showing sort of priority to one bullet point versus another one. So let's say for this list, we want to make the instructor name more important and make it stand out. And these are just kind of the sub bullet points. So what we could do is highlight the second and third part of this list, and then we would increase indent, which just means it's going to make it sort of the secondary point on this list. So if I increase indent, it makes it sort of a sub bullet point. And then if I want to decrease it, which just means it turns into increasing, means it's going to go higher up the order, which is actually just kind of making it a sub point to the number 1 point. So increase, think of it like we're increasing the number. So this is the second bullet point versus the first one. And then to decrease is to kind of bring it back to that first bullet point. So decrease indent, we bring it back and make it sort of a first point in the list. Okay, but this next skill is very important, and it's how to restart and continue list numbering. So let's say we want to keep this, we're in this section here, we want to keep this numbering going. So we don't want this to say 1, 2, and then start again here. We want it to be continuous. So we'll say 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. So that's what we're doing with this task 8 here. And the quickest way to do this is to click on this first value here, and then right click with your mouse, and then just say continue numbering. So that's going to continue the numbering from 2. This turns into bullet point 3, 4, and 5. And that's how you would continue list numbering. So this last skill, set starting number values, is very important to know for your exam. So I've included this within the tasks for this project, and it's going to ask us to go to the prerequisites section, and we're going to start this numbered list instead of at 1 to 115, which is the course code here. And then this code is going to be 116, 117. So it kind of goes in a different order than we want here. So we have to change this by starting the number values at a different value. So I'm going to click on this 1 and then right click with my mouse. And then I'm going to click the set numbering value button here. That's going to open up this set numbering value window. And then I can set the value to anything I want. So we want to start off with the course code, the 115. And now when we press OK, it should make this one 116 and 117, which is, we're assuming, is the course code for the other courses as well.